Hi, my loves. How are we doing? All right. I'm just coming through with the general reading. We know the drill. Even though it's very general, if this doesn't apply to you, sit right with you. You don't want to hear what I have to say. That is completely okay. I will be back some other time, okay? But I mainly just want to see what is going on. What is something you need to hear right now? Okay. 8 of Cups. And then the 5 of Cups right here. There's something about this collective. It's like you kind of started to stop feeling sorry for yourself in a subtle way. It's like you are choosing happiness over sadness. It's like there seems to be this mental breakthrough you kind of had recently of, Ace of Swords, you're finally seeing clearly on a situation. The only person that can get themselves out of this situation is yourself. And again, it's kind of like in a funny way, I've been seeing an 8 of Swords as well. It's like there's this block that's been in front of you, but you always could get out of it in a funny way. And again, more of this is kind of seen, I deserve happiness. I choose happiness. I want that. Of course, my life is going to suck if I sit around being sad all the time. And there's something about you're just choosing not to be sad. You've acknowledged that it's okay to still be going in and out of this healing journey. It's not that you're avoiding this healing journey, but there is something, again, I choose to be happy. I don't want to be sad anymore. I don't have to make this a sad journey. If anything, I'm seeing you're getting excited about letting something go, walking away from, a person, a situation, whatever the case is, walking away from a habit that no longer serves you. That's what I'm saying. You're not feeling sorry for yourself anymore. You're not doing any more of this. Well, I have to have it, or I miss it, or I just want it back around, or I have to keep it. No. I've been seen around sad about it for a while. I got to keep going. I got to keep moving, and I want to be happy doing it. Lovers. This, for some of you, yes, it could definitely apply to love. Maybe it does involve, a person or a, situation. But again, this is something you did love at one point. Again, a very general takeout applies. It could very much be a person. I'm hearing it could be a friend, a family member. It could be, again, I'm even hearing a habit. There's some form of routine that's been in your life for so long, and now you're finally telling yourself it's okay to walk away from it. You could have been very depressed or very sad over a connection or, again, situation, habit for so long. And again, it's like, I'm not going to let this control me anymore. Literally like that girl kissing the devil right there. It's like you've been dancing with the devil for too long. You loved it. It served a point for you. But yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse has nothing more to offer you anymore. But again, don't make it fit. You've come to realize that recently. Okay, and then I got the Hermit right here. You're choosing you. You have finally found that lantern, and you finally found that light, and you're leading yourself out of the darkness. This is something about you should be proud of yourself. Quit kicking yourself in the butt so hard. You have chosen. You have took that initiative of, no, I'm not going to let this love, whatever it is that I did love or still love, hold me back anymore. I choose me. I am my own light, not this person, not this situation, not this habit, not nothing. I'm in control of my own reality. There is something about this as a message of you've recently come into acceptance over something. Yes, I can still love this thing or this person from afar. I could still have a love for it, but it doesn't mean it serves me a true purpose. If anything, what I appreciate more is this spiritual journey that it's put me through. There is a true appreciation being shown here. 8 of Cups. What part are you walking away from? Queen of Wands. You could be walking, if it's applying to a person, it could apply to a fire sign. You could be walking away from a fire sign right now, but even then, you could be a fire sign. Gemini and Virgo are very significant here as well. You're kind of done. I'm kind of hearing of the manipulation. And again, I feel like this has been a hard journey for you as far as walking away from this situation or this person. I'm even hearing for some of you with the Lovers too. It could apply to a job, like a place that you really loved. Again, it was part of your, everyday routine, and all of a sudden you had to walk away. It was time to go. But again, you made that decision. She is a, Queen of Wands. She is my leader. No, gender doesn't matter. She took the initiative. So did you. And they're letting you know you are the Queen of Wands. But I'm hearing too, I'm hearing a lot of gaslighting was involved, like manipulation was involved. And again, you were done. 5 of Cups. Because I've noticed in every single photo so far, and then, yeah, I got the Devil right here. But anyways, it's always like one person in each card, other than the Lovers. You've always done it alone. And that's kind of what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing you should be proud of that. Not too many people could do that. Now, I also got Capricorn energy, but I'm also hearing if it's applying to a love, you could have literally felt like there was 3 people in the room. That could be a sign for a reason. But that's where I'm saying, like, your biggest toxic trait, in this sense was feeling sorry for yourself, okay? And that's, you have chose to walk away from this pattern. I don't mean to trigger this collective, but there could have truly been a habit at one point that, this sounds funny, but it's like you constantly replaying the scenario, this person, whatever happened, whatever ending finally had to happen for you to walk away. Feeling sad made you feel better. It's like you weren't used to choosing happiness, and now you're finally doing it. One thing about the Devil, again, yes, he kind of has you in a chokehold, but he really doesn't. Again, you can walk away from it. And you figure that out. And the only thing that has kept me from moving forward is myself. The Lovers. 5 of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. This, they left you. And I'm hearing both ways. You definitely had to finally walk away. I feel like within the last few days you are walking away. But this person or this situation could have left you behind. That's where I brought up a job at one point. Maybe this, for example, if it's applying to a job, maybe this collective, you gotten fired or something, and you've been so hung up and sad over this loss of job. And now you're finally nope, it's time to walk away. Same thing. It could apply to an ex, maybe this person finally, shoved you out and left you out in the cold, and you finally have now hit this point of, I got to move forward. Regardless, there is something about you are finally moving on. You are walking away from this person, or this situation, no matter how much it hurts, no matter how much, yes, you may still have your longing periods, but you're tired of literally this kind of holding you back day in and day out. The Hermit. And then the Magician. That's when your true manifestations are going to unfold, is when you truly go into isolation. For this collective, I'm hearing it is time to go into some form of isolation, start your healing. You've been avoiding your healing on whatever this is for a long period of time. And again, I felt like you've always chosen sadness, or I'm also hearing wanted to point the finger. You weren't wanting to take accountability on certain things, or just say, well, it's this person or this situation's fault that, I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. And again, you're realizing, no, it's me. But I want to see more about what's coming for this collective after this Magician. Oh my gosh, Ace of Pentacles and 10 of Swords. And then the 6 of Cups. Oh. There's a spiritual lesson behind this. For some of you, again, you don't have to want this back around. Again, I'm hearing, again, very general, love, job, don't care. There is a new opportunity that could come back around. Maybe not this situation. For some of you, it's kind of like opportunities that you thought were closed are going to reopen. This is going to be stuff that's already familiar in your energy going to be coming back around eventually. It could be this, or it could be something further back in your history with this person or situation. Habit. I'm even hearing for a habit, it's replace a bad habit for a better habit. If that makes any sense, is also what I'm hearing. But prepare to fall in love with life again. It's going to bring your spark back. But start your healing journey, my babies. You're going to be okay. I hope this helped. But until then, you guys have a wonderful night. I'll talk to you later. Bye.